it only makes sense to have a discussion with you about relationships. I believe you're very well qualified being a woman. I feel you're very well qualified since you're a woman. Um, okay, because I've got different episodes, so different topics and different episodes. For tonight, I don't know if you know anything about this particular thing, but I'll give you the topic and then you can tell me what comes to mind. There's no such thing as a high value woman. That's the topic.
There's no such thing as a high valued woman.
High value woman, yes.
Meaning what?
Do you know the term high value woman? High value man.
I'm the most.
Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine. I don't want to I suppose, overwhelm you with anything. I want it to be something within your comfort zone. So if that doesn't,
just give it to me straight, honestly.
No, if that doesn't ring anything in your mind, that means you don't know much about it. There's no point putting you to it. I'll go to another topic. I've got lots of topics.
Okay.
Do you mind?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Now, don't take offense to any of them. These are all just topics, points of discussion. This one is men and women are not equals, and that will never change. What's your opinion on that?
Men and women, say that again?
Men and women are not equals, and that will never change.
You know how like some people have like really strong opinions on it, like how men get paid more than women or whatever. I might say something I shouldn't have. Yep. But I feel like the way the world has been now, and like how it's evolved and everything, like through like social media and stuff. I feel like maybe back in the day the pay like some certain things like still maybe aren't equal, but to this day I don't like everyone's like working like basically on their own. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, I'm glad you gave that response.
It just depends how much you do.
I'm glad you gave that response. It was a nice little intro to where No, it's a good intro. It's a good intro.
Certain situations.
Yeah.
I don't know, if someone's running a restaurant and like for a waitress, like everyone's on the same pay.
Yeah. Okay. I'm glad you said all of that because it showed to me it highlighted where you are thinking on what spectrum about this particular topic, which is good. All right. So then I've got a list of questions about this topic, and I didn't want to ask you these because I didn't know where you were at in terms of understanding this.
You know what? Like I was going on live to speak to someone like how like some people would like just like really like change the way like comedic, and then I joined you the first person I joined and I'm getting like relationship questions.
No, but don't feel like I'm putting you on the spot. This
is actually funny. Like I'll carry on.
Yeah, so I'm not trying to out you or try to embarrass you or try to do anything like that. This is just a discussion. Okay. If at any point you don't feel comfortable talking about anything, and I don't want you to getting into any details, and I don't want you to reveal anyone's identity that relates to any of your past experience. This is just a very unbiased. Yeah. So be completely comfortable. You say it. Okay, so this is the question. One of the questions. Okay. This is one of the questions. Okay? Sorry, is my background music too loud or is that okay?
No, just like a nice little jump there in the background. Right.
Is it too loud or is it?
No, it's good.
All right. So, what is your perspective on the statement that men and women are not, and that will never change in the context of gender dynamic societal norms?
That was so many words right now.
That's fine. Okay, so do you want me to repeat it or break it down? Okay, all right. I'll break it down into chunks. I won't give it to you like at the paragraph. I won't give it to you like that. So within the men and women are not equals, and that will never change. Keep that in mind. So then, in that context of the gender dynamics, societal way people see men and women in the society, yeah, how does that make you feel about the gender roles between men and women? It's a bit of a deep question, but
Feel.
yeah,
Yeah, but like I said earlier, like I don't, like, I'm not really
I bet you are. I bet you are. I'll get your opinion out of you. Watch. You know how I'll get the opinion out of you? Watch this. When was the last time you, first, before I even go back, are you in a relationship right now? How long ago was your last?
like 2 years ago.
And that was a serious relationship. How long did that relationship?
I mean, it was a kind of one, you know, it wasn't like a
That's okay. That's okay. It can be on and off, but how long did you and that person in that on and off scenario? How long did that last?
like 2 years.
2 years. So it lasted about 2 years, and about 2 years ago. And since then, have you been back in the dating market, dating scene, or not interested at the moment? Not
Like speaking to people like here and there, but like not even like I like. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. Like I just not. I don't know. Just being very by myself, completely single. Let's just put it that way.
okay, cool. I see where you're at within your mind. So now let's get that bit out of you that I was talking. Now, when you're out in the street, you're walking, you come from your house, obviously. Yeah, yeah, let me turn it down.
Start jamming to the music.
Yeah, I'll turn it down so it doesn't overbear. It's supposed to be just background mood music, not to start bumping. You know, like vibe bigger. Okay, so you're out in the street, yeah? And you're walking, wherever you're coming from your house, you're walking, and you put a bit of effort. However you appear, whether you're wearing a skirt, whether you're wearing a dress, whether you're wearing something nice, you feel very good about yourself. In that moment, you feel very, very good about yourself. And you may come across one or two guys, not necessarily two guys together at the same time. One guy uncomfortable, another guy. Would you rather that guy would start with his head down to the floor, ignores you completely? Would you, this is scenario one. Scenario two, would you like that guy to compliment you and say, oh, you look very beautiful, and walk on by? Scenario three, would you like that guy to stop and talk to you?
Um,
So you would like scenario two, the guy that compliments you and walks on by?
yeah, just because like I'm not that much of like a like I can speak to someone, but to someone that I've just seen on the street,
Mhm.
I can't. Do you know what I mean?
Okay. Now I'm
But
going
actually, I don't even know. It would actually be the one or two, like
one or
genuinely.
two.
Yeah,
So the one being the person who walks on by, looks on the floor, does not acknowledge you at all.
yeah.
So you'd rather one or two, which is the guy that compliments you and keeps on walking.
Normally, normally, like don't get me wrong. If it's like someone my age or whatever,
Yeah.
then it's fine.
Mhm.
But it's when you're getting like catcalled or like something silly like this, or like the guy is way older, then it's like a bit, I don't know. It depends on the situation.
But that's why I painted that scenario in this perfect
Okay,
kind of
number
like
two,
example.
number two.
I know there are cat calls and I know there's purrs, I know there's other unsavory people around it. But that's why I gave you two perfect examples for you to be the most comfortable you can be in that moment that you're walking down the street. and to pick one, two, or three, and you still
For
chose
me personally, it would be number two.
number two. The guy compliments you and walks on by, right?
Yeah.
Okay, right. Now I'm gonna flip the scenario.
Yeah. Normally, it wouldn't be number three. Like if it was like 2 years ago, probably would have been like because I had way more confidence like within myself back then. But right now, number two, I'm
Okay.
obviously number one.
Okay. All right.
You know?
Number two is okay. Number one and two. I mean, it's up to you. Whichever one. I just wanted to give you the mantelpiece for you to choose which one you prefer, and
Yeah.
you're okay to go with number three scenario, number two scenario. Yes.
Yeah.
Now we're flipping this scenario as I said. You go in the same kind of scenario. You're walking down the street and you see a guy, your equivalent. So you see a guy that you like, that you think is cute, that you think, I like that guy. Do you walk on by, put your head down on the floor, ignore the guy completely? Two, give him a woman, what I call a woman, which is every woman has, whether it's a hair thing, whether it's a pout, whether it's a little look, whether it's a, every woman has that woman thing that they do to try to get that person to acknowledge them. That's your number two. Or number three, you talk to that person.
I think you already know my reaction, which one it's going to be.
For the sake of the audience, please just tell us.
Number two.
Okay.
Yeah, so, I can never be the person making the first moves ever. That's like terrifying. So like, hey, a little bit of acknowledgement, other than that.
Now, I painted this entire scenario in two separate examples for a reason. Now, it comes back to the original topic about men and women are not equal and that never change. Now, there is this, you probably have an idea where I'm going with. They say chivalry is dead. And this takes us back to the chivalrous days. And when men and women showed chivalry in their own way. You know, in the olden days, a woman would have a handkerchief and she would somehow drop it on the floor, but it was a chivalrous moment for the guy to pick up that handkerchief and talk to the woman. This is going hundreds of years. Elizabethan, Edwardian, Victorian, we're going way, way, way back. All of that has transcended down onto current generation. Now, we don't approach it in the same way. Women don't walk around wearing dresses and corsets, and men don't walk around with hats and all of that is society has changed a lot. However, we still have our own way of showing what they call chivalry. Now, this ended about 40 years ago, chivalry. Hence why the saying chivalry is dead. Women no longer go through that way of trying to show the man that she is interested. Men, not all, but there is a large demographic that have since gone the wrong way to showing a woman their interest. Some in the catcalling, wolf whistling, the pervy way of kind of approaching a woman. And then you got those that try to be a bit more courteous, a bit more romantic about how they approach a woman. Now the problem is because there is such a large amount of men approach women with the catcalling, dog whistling, and all that, it makes women become more reserved. Meaning, those men that are the romantics, the Romeos, for example, Romeo and Juliet, if you remember the story, when a man approaches a woman in a romantic sense, to hold the door for her, pull her chair back, and try to be romantic as much as he wants to be in order to show that woman how much he cares for her. And women now throw it back in the face of men that like this. And then as time has gone, these men have stopped doing this, which is where we are now. That chivalry is dead. Men and women are no longer equal, and they've never been equal, and they never will be equal.
I also think it's the fact that it also depends on like someone's opinion. Like if one girl like likes all of this things, like like she likes a guy being like, literally, I don't know, being this whatever word you call it way, or like likes and being like an arsehole. This is why like there's like, what I'm trying to say? Like it just depends on the person. I know what you mean. And I feel like also the reason why this whole perspective is like made like this as well is because on social media everyone just posts about it and they just post the most relatable things 24/7.
Yeah.
But posting about the most relatable thing 24/7 is just what's going in like people's brains. So then it's like, oh yeah, I can relate to that, blah 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 blah, and like really do you relate to that, or is it like just something you're like liking? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like it just depends like what you like as a person.
It does, but remember, we're looking at across a general spectrum. You can have your preferences, but by and large, men are usually a certain way, women are usually a certain way. You have a small amount of them that are a bit different to the norm. In the women case, a little bit different to the norm. But
this is also why there's like that saying and a divide at the same time. Because it's like people like already saying, oh yeah, this like men like think this way and women think this way. Then it's like you're already thinking that way. You know what I mean?
Yes, but a lot of people are.
I'm not even answering anything you're asking me right now.
No. But the discussion is happening, which is the main thing. I wanted us to discuss it because it's important to get women's perspective in these situations because ultimately it's a relationship between men and women. And this is not to negate, LGBT people. So I don't want anyone trying to, cancel me here. But this is no. I'm just putting it out there because you never know these days. You never know. But we're talking in the context of men and women relationships. But we're not negating them either. So everything that you're saying.
I know that people also go like really into depth, like into detail about anything, but I've never been like a person to like go down into the subject of like why men and women like aren't equal. Like I know of it, obviously everyone knows of it, but like I've never been a person to be like, oh my god, this is so unfair. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
In my eyes, it's really not a big deal.
I got another question for you, if you don't mind. We still got some time, and we may run on a little bit. So bear with me. This is another question.
Yeah.
Why do women lie to protect each other?
Why do women lie to protect each other?
Mm-hmm.
Can I put my input in? You want to put your input in?
Yes, please. If how old is your sister?
Can I say that or am I doing it back?
Yeah, if she's under age, please. I'm sorry. She'll have to tell you. If she speaks from the side, that's fine.
Right.
Why do women lie to protect each other?
Like, I don't know how to probably explain it, but say you're like in a situation where you're like, say you're like say you're like with a boy and then like you're like the boy's asking your best friend like where you are, and then the best friend says how little minds work nowadays. Yeah. Scary. Say the best friend says no, she's with me, but she's actually not. Your best friend's actually just lying. Just like wait. You know, I get what you mean, but it's way bigger. Yeah, definitely. But that's, I don't think like.
I was gonna say, while her opinion is very valid, what she just said, she hasn't really acquired enough life experiences and experiences for her to really get the depth and understanding that question. Or just she doesn't mean she doesn't understand it. She does.
Like,
Hmm?
I think it depends on certain things. Like, and also how close you are to that person. Like, if you're lying, that's a good thing.
But in the context of the question,
Going to protect them, like, from something bad, then yeah.
in the context of the question, though, remember, we said, why do women lie to protect each other? So there isn't a presumption and an assumption behind the statement that it would be someone that you know and that you're close to and that you have a good, strong relationship with. It wouldn't be just a random woman that you know maybe not so great or not so well and you're not that great friends. You wouldn't necessarily want to protect that person in the same way. So it's in the context of someone that you actually care and you're actually close to. So then the real question is,
same as guys.
I mean, the question is more about women. Um, we can look at the guy side after you've answered the women, but you guys haven't really answered the women's side. Anyone watching, please give the screen a tap. Please. Send some likes, you guys. It's free to tap. Please tap the screen.
Like really close to that person, like known them all their life, and like obviously you're gonna try and protect them, do anything because they've been there for you 24/7. Do you know what I mean? But like again, I think that they're hard. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So, next question. Next question.
Okay. All right. Now, I don't know if you may agree with this statement, but it's a factual statement. So it's a fact. Even if you don't agree with it, it's still a fact. Why do 80% of women generally leave?
Leave the relationship.
Either if whether it's a boyfriend girlfriend scenario or they're married and women get divorced, 80%. So the question is, why do 80% of women generally leave? I know this is a deep question. This one. There's quite a, there's about I got literally 47 more questions to go.
Okay, that's fine.
So I got a lot of questions. If this one you can't tackle it,
Leave the relationship. Again, it depends like on what they're going through. But leaving, I don't know. For me personally, I haven't left a relationship. I've been the one for it,
so
in the down.
how many relationships would you say you've had since you were 50? Since you were 51. So then, if you're if what you just said a moment ago, you're usually the one that gets dumped. And if it's only one relationship, you're one of one. Yeah, yeah.
So like I was trying so hard to like keep it going because obviously like your first loves as they put it or whatever.
I think
And obviously you would like you would like all the time or whatever because that's what everyone does with their first love. You want to like try and keep it going whatever. But since then, I've kind of been like I need to take a little break from this dating throughout. So I haven't really
I think I think I've got an idea and an understanding as well that um, you don't have as much relationship skills as women do. And the one relationship that you can speak of, it was on and off. From what you were saying. So am I,
It's not even in the sense of like I understand like yeah I have an experience being in more relationships, but I completely understand like from that as well like learning mental health as well. I understand like even seeing my friends in relationships as well. Like I still get it.
mhm, mhm.
I just have an understanding. I have a very experience.
Aha, this is what I tried to do earlier. This is what I tried to do. I was trying to hello, hello, hello. Yes. I was trying to log into TikTok on I was trying to log into TikTok on the computer. It wasn't letting me log in. For whatever reason. But I managed to get myself on there now. So, so then I still see you here from the phone, but the people that are watching me on YouTube and Twitch are looking here. But I keep looking there, so I wanted it to be here, so then that way I can at least see you on the screen and engage with you. All right, let's go to the question. You didn't really answer many of these questions. No, that's okay. Okay, okay. There's lots of questions, as I said. So, um, I mean, your opinion is always valid, and you're welcome to come back anytime. You can always jump on my show every Wednesday at 10 o'clock. So, you're always welcome to come on and speak about anything. And there's always lots and lots and lots of questions. I get a lot of questions ready. All right. Why do women? Are you ready?
Yeah, sorry.
Why do women believe their lives are more difficult than that of men?
More than man.
Mm. But there is a large amount of women that believe their lives. And again, we're gonna have to move to another question because if you disagree, I want somebody who actually believes. It's not who's giving me these questions. These are no research. These are opinion polls. Yeah, these are opinion polls. What women have themselves said that they feel, and obviously the information has been collected and then summarized. So then, what I'm asking is based on that opinion. Um, so yeah, don't shoot the messenger. It's just it's the information. Okay.
If I was asked, like, it would be, it's just kind of what everyone
Hold on. Somebody in the comments said Eben said before, during, and after maturity. Some of the ladies normally leave at every stage. Can you explain a bit more, Eben? Can you clarify what you mean by that? It seems like a very compounded comment that you wrote. It seems like there's different aspects to what you just said, but I want you to break it down, please. Yeah, go on.
I might remember I lost my train of
Sorry.
thought.
Sorry. Um, but yeah, we can go to the next question if you don't mind. Um, do women contribute problems or solutions to society?
So us making problems for the world.
Like, do women contribute problems or solutions to society?
Solution, obviously.
Hmm, this is gonna be interesting. Okay, explain.
Solution.
When you say solutions, we need some.
But then again, everyone has their own opinion. Like,
Okay.
for me personally, I feel like I don't know.
You may be one single person, but by and large, women generally create problems. And now this is a very general statement about women. I don't know what you say something there. Um, but yeah, women contributing problems. It means they usually find themselves in a sticky sort of situation that they need a man to solve for them. It's rare a man has a problem and a woman fixes or solves that problem. It's usually if that man's got a problem, another man will solve it. If a woman's got a problem, and another man, generally, we're not looking at a small tiny percentage.
That, like, usually if a guy has a problem, then only a guy can fix it.
It is very general and very broad, but it applies across. It applies to across a lot of. It applies across the board on many things. Whether you've got an electrical problem in the house, what is a woman going to do? If the man in the house, a boyfriend, a husband, or whatever, is she going to get? Okay, cool. All right. Okay, let's take an example. Let's take an example from you. You told me what you mean. Give me a woman problem.
Woman is the next question.
No, give me a woman problem that you feel men can't solve and they will break into.
No, but it's not like I believe that men can't solve women's problems either.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because you just said like I don't doubt a man could solve something that I can solve.
Mm-hmm.
I 100% agree. But you said that a man can't like solve a solution like from a woman's help. Like they can only do it from a man.
So basically, what I was trying to say was, well, the initial question was, do women contribute problems or solutions to society? And generally speaking, when women find themselves in situations, whatever that situation may be, however severe, however little, it's usually a man on the other side of that needs to solve, however small and however big it is. Now, when a man has a problem, however small and however big it is, it's usually that same man that solves it or another. And I know you don't disagree.
Again, like it depends on the situation. But I don't agree. I don't agree with that on a general fact though that like
Okay, good.
it's men.
Good. Now let's discuss it. See, the whole point is something you need to disagree on. Because if you agree with me, I have to move to another question. Because
No, I disagree on the fact that you were saying if a man has a problem earlier, a man can resolve it. And even the same for a girl. Girls only a girl can resolve it. Like
that's not true. That in your own head you said it. You know it's not true.
it's not true. Like I'm doing something like yeah, but no, like let's be realistic for a second. Like it's not happening, is it? I don't think for a second that there is nothing that a woman can help a man solve.
Oh, you don't believe that.
No, I do.
Or you do believe that there aren't many things that women can help men.
No, we can.
Or you believe there's many things that women can help a man solve.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, give me an
Men are
example.
superior. Like you're the runners of this world, you know.
But that's further down the list. That question about superiority. We'll get to that.
Like everyone's help. Like it doesn't matter what gender you are at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It just depends on like what you can do, what you can't do.
Okay. I'll give you an example. This might seem far fetched. You've got a crisis in the house, perhaps domestic, or maybe a break-in. Somebody's broken into your house. You call the police. No, this is a common example. It's a very common example I'm giving. It's a very general one. It's been used many times over. I'm not.
Yeah, I'm so serious.
Mm-hmm.
Like there needs to be a
Who,
man in the house. Like
no,
to fight it off.
who do you want them to send to? You want them to send two female officers or two male officers to assist
Okay,
you?
right. Personally, it all depends. But if I was home alone,
Mhm,
obviously, and I had a burglar or whatever, and
mhm,
I'm just little me, just chilling,
mhm, mhm.
like great. To be honest, at the end of the day, I really don't care if they said as long as I do their job. Like,
Okay, all right. Well, let's ride that storm then. They send you two female
I know
coppers.
you'd be like, oh yeah, like I'm gonna still man, I'm gonna save my life.
No.
In
But
this bad
let's go
situation.
along with that. Let's go down that path, the path that you chose. They send you two female coppers. They arrive on scene to assist you in whatever way they can. And this abusive partner, perhaps the example of burglar, the man burglar that came in and all of that stuff, now starts attacking and beats both female coppers, and then turns his attention back to you. Now that he's managed to subdue these two officers, are you gonna now call again to get another police to come, male police now? That's why in that scenario, especially in domestic or burglary scenario, male officers. And if they send female officers, they will always have more male officers. But to make up the ratio, they may have one female and few male, or two females and a lot of males, but there's always going to be one or two females in order to resolve the situation, especially where there's a woman involved. That female officer.
Oh yeah, like men are stronger than women or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, like men are strong. I get it. But women also train at the same time, do you know what I mean? And like physically saying, like physically speaking as well, yeah, maybe a man might be stronger, whatever. I don't actually know.
You say maybe.
You
say maybe. You say maybe. You say a man may be strong. You don't believe they are.
Let's look at physically.
I don't even believe the fact you're about to search this. You should know this. I know the answer lies deep in your core. No, but I know the answer lies deep in your core. You don't even need to search this. Of course, but that's what we're looking at. That's what we're looking at. That's what we're looking at. Though. That is exactly what we're looking at. Who is physically and hold on now that context has changed. You're looking at now whether the person is good at their job or not. No, it was who do you want in that example the police to send to your house? Okay. In the comments, somebody wrote two female karate black belt officers. There are exceptions to the rule, though. Okay, Cosmic, explain what are the exceptions to the rule then? Break it down. Yeah. Let's battle. I don't mind breakdancing and battling.
Stronger than him. What is he talking about?
Who said that?
I don't know, someone commented that.
Somebody said that they can name 10 women stronger than me, yeah?
I think you, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell that person to follow me, and then I'll send them my videos in kickboxing, and then he can tell me that same thing again.
Damn.
10 women stronger than me, I doubt that, mate.
Thanks, Ryan.
I doubt that. Not to say I'm the strongest person, but yeah. Oh, you're on a roll already, 76. All right, let's keep it moving. Let's look at the next question. All right. Why do women struggle to communicate positively? Why do women struggle to communicate positively? Yeah, that's okay. I'm here for it.
I struggle pretty bad with communication. Like that's I'm not
I don't know.
we struggle positively. Again, though, it depends on the situation. Like if the guy is making me angry and annoyed for no reason and purposely doing it, obviously I'm not going to speak to you in a positively way. But I'm someone that also can't really control my anger that much. So sometimes I flash out. So that's probably the question to answer.
Mm. Somebody said to me, my lighting is not good. What do you think? My lighting is not good. Somebody commented that lighting is bad. Yeah, yeah. No, the person commented on YouTube. On YouTube, yeah. Okay. I mean, I don't know why it's bad on YouTube. Mm. That's all good, man. You gotta feed yourself. Um, yes. So, the question was, why do women struggle to communicate positively with men? And the question comes from the angle that in relationships, often you'll find there's usually major breakdown in relationship communication. So between men and women, often the way women talk to men, how they phrase things, how they say things, their tone, their level of respect. Hello? Yes. Now it's my turn to borrow your words and say it depends because it depends. If you find yourself in a relationship that um as you say, some men are like that. If you've ended up in a relationship with such a man that fits you like that, you should be in that relationship. Likewise, in the case of men, although men are more tolerant than women, a woman can talk down to a man, insulting, rude, all of that, and the man won't necessarily rise to her level, offend her and speak to her in the same tone, and speak to her in the same harshness, and speak to her in the same bad way that she's speaking to him. But when a man does it, A, it's a bad relationship to be in, but B, women usually go worse. They usually go more than they go above. You know, do you agree? I think you agree, but again you're gonna come out with worse. Not necessarily worse how you probably took it. When I say worse, I mean as in if a man was insulting a woman in some sort of if a man was insulting a woman in some sort of way, in a relationship, of course, um, the signs were there before the relationship got to that stage. You know what I'm trying to get at. Because men show who they are at the beginning, women show themselves later in relationship. Oh, it's okay. Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. I'm trying to adjust my lighting, but I think sorry. C23. I've adjusted my light. I've put more light YouTube. Can you check it out and let me know, please? I've made some adjustment. I've increased my light, but um, you still saying I need more light, man? It ain't dark in here. Slightly better. I mean, I don't want the. If I put this, this is too much. This is like just you know. Um, I've actually got the ring light facing away from it. If it faces me, it's going. Sorry. So what's your name? I haven't even asked your name. Maddie. Okay. I'm JR, or you can just say Orsini, whichever one. All right. So the light's decent now. All right. If you want to say that. All right. Hope you're enjoying the show at least. Okay, Maddie. Right. Let's go on to the next question. The next point. Um, who carries more baggage from past failed relationships, men or women? Yeah, but these are such questions that, like, but this is men or women. It's not all genders of women. Do you know what I mean? I think you're saying you're hanging on the fence. Here. I think you're hanging on the fence. I think you're hanging on the fence. You know who carries more. No, genuinely. Like, I'm actually not a person who would be like, oh yeah, woman. Like, if I'm thinking about my own personal experience, of what I went through, but in a general thing, it's the same. Like all the questions, like it's the same. Like, it just depends. A on the person, B, like, all right. You know what I mean? I got a question that doesn't depend on anybody but you. So don't run from this question. So you can't say it depends on this one. What does loyalty mean to you? And don't say it depends. No, it doesn't depend on the person. What does loyalty mean generally to you? When you're like you and a guy, what does loyalty mean? It doesn't depend. I mean, I don't have a lot of respect for myself at the end of the day, so I think anything. What do you mean you don't have what do you mean you don't have a lot of respect? Oh, okay. Okay, so go on, please. Anyway, what does loyalty mean to me? The bare minimum, to be honest. Like, literally the bare minimum. Like, obviously, like, not cheating, trust, you know, trust, relationship. CP, I'm asking this question open ended for a reason because I want Maddie to give her response as free as she wants to give. If I tailor the question and I push her down a particular path, then I won't get her authentic responses. That's why I've got the questions in this manner. Somebody in the comments said the questions are open ended. But yeah, thing, and obviously not cheating. That would be great. Remember, don't blur the lines. We're looking at loyalty specifically, not trust. Loyalty. Loyalty is based off trust. No, they're not. You can be loyal to somebody and not trust them. You can trust them and not be loyal to them. They're not synonymous. Yeah, they're not. They're not. They don't go together at all. this, this, this is the one question I was actually having high hopes that you'll be able to answer and not find it like it's too general and it depends. And I thought you would really get to this. Like, what is loyalty? Like, I don't know. When I think of loyalty, I just think of like, you need to be loyal to me, like the bare minimum, just be nice to the person, no cheating, and trust. CP, sorry, man. CP, that is exactly what I asked her. I said, what does loyalty mean to you? I appreciate you putting it in that way, but that is exactly what I asked. to ask you what does loyalty mean to you. Yeah, that is exactly what I asked. Matt, what does loyalty mean to her? So yeah, that's basically what she's trying to explain. Sorry, Don. I feel like every time I stop to respond to somebody, you know, you lose your train of thought. All right, all right, all right. Oh, let's see what Steve said. Yes, I'm saying that's a better question than your previous question. Okay, I appreciate that. Just got to read my comment properly. Okay. All right. All right. So Maddie said one more question. Sorry, repeat that. Cool. Maddie's really putting me on the spot here. Cool. I'm gonna have to really go through it. Let me see. Let me see. I can't answer this one. Mm-mm. Nope, 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 nope. There's lots of questions here that this is another episode in itself. These questions, serious questions. But like I said, but I'm being asking these serious questions. Okay, all right. Why do women stop boasting about their age once they pass 30? Yeah, I mean, women they don't stop going on about how young they are when they're under 30. Once they pass, this is it. Once they pass the 30 mark, that is it. Like you can't ask a woman her age. You can't even ask. This is why they want to ask. You said just ask. I didn't want to ask you, but you said just ask. Okay. All right. Let me move to a different. Let me move to a different one because I knew that one would be a good one if you were, but I wasn't sure if you are 30. No, that's not what I said. That's not what I said. No, that's not what I said. I said I wasn't sure if you're in the 30 or not. I don't want to make any assumptions here. No, you're not making assumptions. That's okay, what, next question. Next question. Let's go next question. All right. Here's an easy one to end the stream on, or to end the conversation with you. I beg you. Who is the what? Who is the prize? Who's the prize? Yeah. Who is the prize? As in the catch. Both of them. No, they're not. They didn't in that early example that I gave you. No one's surprised. Yeah. It's a thing. No, don't back out of this, Maddie. You hear women that says, "What is she doing with him?" Because she visually appears to be surprised. He appears to be low mark, and then you hear, "What is he doing with her? He's way too good for her." You hear those two examples. But it's not a depend. It depends. This is the depend. This is about your opinion on this topic. This is about your opinion on this topic. Not even draining my brain anymore. My brain CP, did you get what I mean by price after I explained it? Me? No. I'm just asking the guy who asked the question in the comment. He asked me to define price, and I already did. So I'm asking him if that's okay or go on. Trade off. Yeah. So we're talking about who is um who is who is the price between a man and a woman.
No, but the guys are saying for people,
The-
like,
the-
yeah,
no,
that's,
no, no,
yeah,
no.
like, maybe not a,
Man and a woman don't enter a relationship equally in the equal sex, meaning they don't bring the same, they don't come with the same things and quality to bring to that relationship.
when is this competition?
It's always been. It's even more so in the last 5 years. Even more so in the last 5 years, especially since all these social media kicked off, all these Instagram and TikTok. It's a thing now. It really is a thing now. There's lots of conversations going on about relationships
I
right now.
think people are just, I don't know, my brain isn't draining right now. My brain's not draining. It's
Uh, would you? These are freestyle. I'm not asking you any more questions from all the pre-prepared questions. This is me asking you. Yeah, it's not scripted. It's just questions that I'm throwing up. So feel free to answer it how you think. Um, would you say you're a feminine? What each answer you give will take us down the path to do this.
complicated. I don't know, but normally I don't have to have
You said feminine. What is being feminine? These are actual questions. It's not questions that I have put here, but they are. What does being feminine mean to you?
I don't know. I actually don't know. Like,
But what in your mind is the quality of what a woman possesses to show that they are feminine?
I don't feel an urge to show I'm feminine.
You don't feel
I present myself as feminine.
no, you don't present yourself as feminine, you present yourself as a woman. The femininity is an act, is what you do to show you're feminine. So what things do you do to show that you are feminine?
I'm a boring dancer. I don't think it gets much feminine than
Ballroom dancer, there's men and women doing that. So you can't say because men do that, they're also feminine.
me myself.
No, but that's a general, what you said was general because there's men in that industry. So therefore, it's not enough of
Okay,
femininity.
I'm a girl who was boring dancing. I dressed up dresses. I think that's pretty feminine. You know, so there's my answer to feminine.
I think that's kicking out a cop out. You can't just go down the route of because you wear dresses, they're feminine. No, there is much more. You can wear dresses, you can wear makeup, you can style your hair, you can put you can do your nails and all that stuff. And be masculine. Did you know that? So then, therefore, what you put on, the dress example, doesn't define you being feminine. That's why I say it's a cop out. You're hiding behind the fact that you put on a dress. That's not. That doesn't mean you're feminine.
Masculine.
I am masculine because of how I conduct myself around you. Masculinity is something you show and do across the board. Where women are, more so than where men are. No, it's not an introversion. It's not something I can do within myself. It has to really show. I can be feminine right now. No one would know that. Men also do that. In fact, you've got men in your ballroom doing it. So then that's not a form of femininity. That's not a form of femininity. Hold on, what did CP say? Uh, the way she dresses, the way she dresses, looks, talks, that's not true. What's the point you're trying to get at? What are you trying to say? Um, I'm not sure if you wanted to add another part to that last part when you said, all biological men are masculine. No. Nope, 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 nope. CP, that's wrong. Not, not.
About this topic.
Not,
Next question, and then I'm gonna
okay, okay. But just to respond to CP, one of the audience members, he said all biological men are masculine. No, that's not true at all. So what's your point? Oh no, no. My opinion is not that biological men are masculine and biological women are feminine. No. The question, what I asked to begin with, I said, does she believe she is feminine? And she said yes. And then when we went down that path, there's more questions that take us down further down this path. So this is how we ended up here. In order to delve deeper into her femininity and what femininity means to her, which is why I asked the question, what does femininity mean to you? And then she explained, ballroom dancing, putting on a dress, that's femininity. If that's the limitations of her femininity, or as far as she describes it, then that is her opinion and that's her perspective of femininity. It doesn't define feminism in any way at all, because that's one aspect of the way one person describes femininity, and it's not even by and large, it's a unity. Because other women will define femininity in a completely different way. For them, it's about the makeup, it's about the nails. For them, it's about looking pulled up. For them, it's about having a man, hug you, tell over you, and do all of this. Different women describe femininity in different ways. So this is what she described. Maddie, this is just me responding to the guy that's writing in the comment. No, it's not about a correct answer. Again, you're misunderstanding why I asked the question. When I asked her what does femininity mean to you, I wanted her to explain what femininity is, as in the broad spectrum of femininity. And instead, her response was because she does ballroom dancing and she puts on a dress. That was her response, not mine. But, I don't believe just going to ballroom dancing and putting on a dress defines a woman as being feminine. Other women who don't do ballroom dancing put on a dress, will describe it completely. Again, I'm responding to the guy who's asking the question, not you. Okay, all right. Do you have any questions for me? All right. I mean, the rest of the questions I've got there, I think we leave that for another time. I don't want to. A lot of the questions we kind of skip through. I asked if we didn't really have a way to answer. Verbal, and we didn't want to get into it, so we skipped through. But I asked you quite a few questions. I asked you about over 20 questions that you skipped through. I said I asked you over 20 questions that you skipped through like that. Yeah, so
I'm not very good person to have debate with these, honestly.
no, this was never about the debate. It was about having a discussion to get female perspective on some of the topics that are not in the world society. And we can discuss our female perspective from my experiences, and you give a female perspective from your experiences, and then we just tackle each topic from a male and female perspective. That's what I wanted to do. But instead, it's become like a question. But these were actual topics to discuss. You know what I mean? So I didn't want to say, I'm putting you on the spot, asking you the question. It wasn't meant to be. They're all discussion. In fact, they're individual topic discussion, but we just couldn't really get into it. But yeah, if you don't have any questions, yeah, I'm giving you a follow, Mandy. Please give me a follow as well. And yeah, every Wednesday, 10 o'clock. I do this show about relationships. I do a show Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. But my Monday, Friday, and Saturday shows are sports related. So we talk about football, boxing, kickboxing, MMA, fight. We talk about those. But Wednesdays is just about men and women. Yeah. So give me a follow and we'll talk again soon. All
I know how to leave.
right. No worries. You take care. All right.
Okay.
All right. Good. And there we have it. That is Maddie. Maddie, I think you'll have to drop yourself out. Maddie, are you okay? Huh? The Google, what's the matter? Pardon? I can't hear you. What are you saying? Oh, yeah, that was Maddie Coates. She was getting the giggles there. But yeah, thanks for tuning in today. It was a real nice, healthy discussion with Maddie, and basically asked her a bunch of questions regarding many good relationships, and she gave me as much answer that she could possibly give. Some of the questions that she really want to get into. She skip through. But yeah, next Wednesday, 10 o'clock, same time, across Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. Come and check me, ask some questions, join in. And if you have any comments, you can always send me private DMs. And yeah, so we're going to be doing another show next Wednesday. So it's every Wednesday at 10 o'clock. Different discussions about relationships, different guests, different people who come on the live and we can discuss different topics. There's always lots of topics to discuss, never enough time as you saw today. I think we've got more questions for you, but I couldn't ask Maddie because she had to leave. But thank you for tuning in today, guys. I hope you are well. My name is J.R. Orsini. See you on the next